ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषाय शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशधारिणे जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द प्रिय द्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। Hare Krishna everyone.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Hare Hare Bol. So we were discussing Bhagavad Gita. We were doing a quick recap because we have new friends, right? So, and so we were like, uh, we were almost, we just have 3, 4 questions that we need to go because we revised all those things a couple of times. I'm directly going to the next piece in the quiz.
Coming to your comment. Yes, thank you. Right.
So what are the 4 things that we can offer to Krishna? Shanvita?
We can offer our blessings. I mean, not blessings like our pray.
Yeah. What are the 4 things that we can offer physically to Krishna? That we saw in the pictures,
Fruit,
right?
flowers,
Fruit. Mm.
leaves, praying,
Yeah. One more thing. It's a liquid.
water.
Water. Patram pushpam phalam thoyam. Yome bhaktya prayachit. Like how we are telling with prayer, with a prayerful mood, right? That's what Krishna expects. Krishna, actually Krishna wants it. Right? So today, now today the question is, what are the 3 modes of material nature? Yes, Tanya, Soham.
Sataguna, Rajaguna, Tamaguna.
Yes, very good. Cool. Tell me in English. What is Satoguna in English? Yes, we have
Mode of goodness,
more of goodness. What is Rajoguna?
mode of passion,
Tamoguna?
mode of ignorance.
Yeah. So who can elaborate a little bit more on these things? So, okay, let me give. Now we are going to know what are the 5 subject matters of Bhagavad Gita. Shanvita, what are the 5 subject matters of Bhagavad Gita?
God,
God,
soul,
soul.
super soul.
Super soul is God, isn't it?
Yeah.
What else?
Uh,
Soham will
don't
tell.
think.
Yeah. It's okay. Good try. You got 2 right. Soham, what are the other 3 that Shanvita missed? Soham, God, soul. What are the other 3?
Time,
Sorry?
time,
Heart, heart,
time.
Time? Okay. Time.
Because
Good.
the Supreme Lord, the living entity slash soul, material nature, eternal time, karma. The Supreme Lord, the living entity, material nature, eternal time, karma.
What is karma? What does karma mean?
The actions that you do and the results that you get from it. Like if you do something bad, you'll get something bad in return.
Good, good, good. Very good, Soha. Yes. So we got to see about Kala, we got to see about little bit about Lord, little bit about Jiva also. Now we are going to see about material nature. What is this material nature? The whole thing that we are seeing, right? What is this, right? Whatever grossly we are seeing, right? The fan, the laptop, the table, the bed, the book, all these things grossly, whatever we are seeing, it's more of ignorance. Can you imagine? Everything, whatever we are seeing, it's all more of ignorance. It's that's why we have time and again we hear that we should abstain our senses interacting with the sense objects, isn't it? We hear this quite often. To not engage so much in sense gratificating activities because it's completely more of ignorance. It's all ignorance, right? So grossly whatever is forming, it's tamsik ahankar. And then what is passion? Passion means the senses, the subtle senses, not the gross senses what we are seeing. And the gross senses that we are seeing, that's still that's still tamoguna, that's still ignorance. But the subtle sense. In the eye, there is a subtle sense called Tharagravarti. And in the nose, there are Ashwini Kumaras who are controlling the nose, right? They're controlling deities. So there is a nose. So each one's the smelling power is different, right? Because the subtle sense is different. So the subtle senses are there in the Rajoguna, and mind is actually in Sattvaguna. If you train mind properly, we'll be peaceful everywhere. Anywhere we go, we can be peaceful. That's why we're chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra to bring our mind to Sattvaguna, right? But we can see this. So which guna can this be in? Shanvita, what are the three gunas? You got it now? What are the three modes of material nature? Is it understandable? Did you catch it?
Can you repeat them again?
One is sattva guna, means mode of goodness. And the second one is rajoguna, that is mode of passion. And the third one is tamoguna, mode of ignorance.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, so in these three things, what is sattva guna? Then, guess. What could be
It
sattva
was
guna?
Sattva-guna, the mode of
Goodness.
goodness. Is it the first one?
Yes, very good. How about rajoguna, mode of passion?
It's the third one.
Is it? How about tamoguna, mode of ignorance?
Ignorance. Wait, does the top bottom picture count, like the eating one?
Yeah, it's more of ignorance also, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then we'll give that to more of ignorance, and we'll give the mode of passion to the person who is angry. Okay?
Oh. Okay.
So mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. So according to the behavior that we have, right? How we deal things will be in three modes. It's not that only will be in one mode. One mode will be predominant and two other modes will be there. So at night we don't want to sleep. Still we sleep, isn't it? Because tamoguna is more predominant in the nature. Do you all agree? So when the time when it's in the morning, right? When it's 9 a.m., we need to go and work. We need to do some activity, right? We need to get going. We need to move. We need to change. We need to run, right? We need to do too many things because the mode of passion is predominant in the nature at that time. So the best time is before sunrise. Before 1.5 hour before sunrise is the best time, and that's what we call as a Brahma Muhurta. That's in the mode of goodness. So if you do any activity in that time, in that auspicious time, that's very, very favorable for us to cultivate the mode of goodness, to be in the mode of goodness. Okay. There are so many things that we can discuss about the modes of goodness. So actually, so who knows the Prakrite Kriyamanani shloka? Udyat knows it.
Which one?
Prakrite Kriyamanani.
No.
Prakrite Kriyamanani Gunai Karmani Sarvasaha. No?
No.
Remember?
Tanya and Soham, do you know?
No.
Oh no. Maybe we didn't emphasize this much then. I don't remember me telling in the slides either. Okay. Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasaha ahankara vimuratma kartaham iti manyate. So Bhagavad Gita says that Prakriti kriyamanani. So this how this three different modes, right? We are all like the puppets in the hands of these three modes. So in the night, though we don't want to sleep, we will sleep because the mode of ignorance is predominant. Like that, every second we are controlled by either one of these three modes, and we are acting helplessly, right? Helplessly, we are acting according to the modes, and if you observe, you can also see without your interference, without your permission, also things happens, right? You're just there, but the things are done by Prakriti. And Ahankara Vingudatma, because of our false ego, the soul thinks that I did it. Is actually the soul doing anything? No, isn't it? Who are we? We are soul. Means I'm not doing anything. The Prakriti, the body is what? Panchamahabhutas. Panchamahabhutas is Prakriti. It's a mode of ignorance, right? It's a mode of ignorance is acting. The body is acting, but I'm thinking, oh, I'm doing it. Isn't it? Is it making sense? Right? Shanvita, did you catch that?
Yeah.
So who are doing the activities then?
The machine,
Yeah,
which
that
is your
machine.
body.
Yes, the machine, the body, right? The body is made of
Panchabhutas, the five, I mean, like the nature.
yeah. Yes, the material nature. So Prakriti Kriyamanani. Prakriti is actually doing. Means the five Panchamahabhutas, we got it from Prakriti, isn't it? Prakriti gave us these elements, the Panchamahabhutas. So Prakriti Kriyamanani, Gunai Karmani Sarvasaha. All our guna and karma, whatever activities that we are doing, it's all done by Prakriti. But what is the soul thinking? Ahankara Vimudatma. Ahankara Vimudatma. Atma, it's thinking because of false ego, because of ahankar, because of false ego, it's thinking that I'm doing it. But the Jivatma is doing anything, it's just watching, isn't it? What is it doing? It's just putting its headphones and it's just watching the monitor. And it's thinking, oh, I'm doing it. So that's exactly what's happening. Right? Soham, did you catch that? Can you tell me who are doing the activity, Soham?
Maya.
Maya? Yeah. Right. Maya is Prakriti. Yeah. Soham gave a different term, but that's the thing. What is the soul doing? Soham, what's the soul doing?
Being controlled by Krishna.
What's the soul doing in this body? The body is a machine. The body is doing everything, and the body, as you told, it's Maya, right? Maya in the sense it's given by Prakriti because it's just the five elements, right? But what the soul is doing inside the body? What is it doing?
I don't know.
It's just watching. It's just watching the body and thinking that, oh, I'm doing it. But is the soul doing anything? No. The soul is not doing anything. It's just watching. and it's just entering. I'm thinking that, oh, I'm this body, so these are my family, my relatives, my country, my planet, and all this upadhi, so many different designations the soul keeps. But what is the proper designation of the soul according to according to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Vihan wants to tell.
What was the question?
What's the real designation of the soul?
To serve Krishna.
Yeah, yeah. Jivera Sarupoi Krishna Nitya Das. So now what's the role of what is the real designation of the soul, right? The real designation of the soul. Jivera Swarupa Hoi Swarupa. What's the real nature? Swarupa of the soul. Jivera Swarupoi Krishna Nitya Das. Every soul is meant to serve Krishna. It's there in its first place to serve Krishna. That's the real nature, right? If you start doing that, now when we are feeding stomach, the finger will automatically get the nourishment, isn't it? You don't have to separately feed each finger. Like that, we serve Krishna, all our needs, all our necessities, everything will be satisfied. That's the beauty of Krishna consciousness. Because that's the real Swarupa. We got to the essence. We got to the point, to the final point actually. We're so fortunate. Okay, so now we got to see the three modes. So does anyone want to come out of these three modes, or you all want to be in these three modes? How about what Manasvi wants to tell? Manasvi, you want to come out of these three modes or not?
For you. What does it?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
What's the question again?
I was asking, what are the three modes of material nature, Manasvi? Manasvi should get a notebook from tomorrow. Okay, Manasvi? Okay. So, Shanvita, you wants to tell?
Like 3 minutes, like what it does?
What are the three modes? Just tell me what are the three modes.
Like 3 minutes of what it does? Or like
Yeah, what it does. Yeah, go ahead.
it creates everything, like everything around us. It's made of the
Mm,
material nature and also our bodies.
yes, yes, very good. Right. So these bodies, everything that we are seeing grossly, right? With our gross senses, whatever we are seeing grossly, everything is from material nature. So how can so the bondage is being in this body, isn't it? How can the soul come out of this bondage? How can the soul come out of this modes of material nature? Krishna says in the
Wait,
Bhagavad
can you
Gita.
repeat the question again?
So I was telling, how can Krishna, yes, Vihan?
By doing bhakti, or at least like thinking of Krishna 24/7.
Yes, very good. Yeah, the question was, so now there is material nature everywhere, right? Wherever we are seeing it's all Prakriti, isn't it? How can we come out of this material nature? How can we come out of these modes of material nature?
Chant the holy name.
Yes, yes. Chant the holy name means taking the shelter of Krishna, isn't it? Shanvita, did you get the question?
Yeah, wait, can you repeat it again? Wait, the questions?
Yeah. The question is, now we got to see about the three modes of material nature, isn't it? Sattva guna,
Yes.
rajoguna, tamoguna. And whatever, as you're telling, whatever we see around and body, everything is modes of material nature, the material nature, prakriti. So how can one come out of this body? How can one come out of this modes of material nature? Right? So that's the
Yeah.
question.
Okay.
And answer Vihan was telling that serving Krishna. Daivihesha gunamayi mama maya durachaya mami vai prapadyante maya metam tarantite. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Soham was telling, Prakriti means Maya, right? Prakriti, no. Daivihesha gunamayi mama maya durachaya. Krishna says, this Maya is very difficult to overcome. It's very, very difficult. It's so difficult to overcome this Maya. And Krishna says, Mameva prapadyante. But who take shelter of me? Maya metam tarantate. They can cross beyond it. They can easily cross beyond it, Krishna says. Because Krishna is light and Maya is darkness. This everything that we are saying, this is all darkness, ignorance, right? Krishna is light. When there is light, can there be darkness? Can darkness cover light? Is there any possibility of such thing? So, what do you say? Can darkness cover light?
You.
No, it's just a basic question, right? Can darkness cover light?
No.
No, exactly. So when we take shelter of Krishna, Krishna is light and Maya is darkness. When we take shelter of Krishna, can Maya cover the living entity? It cannot cover. So that's the whole point of Bhagavad Gita. That Krishna says Krishna is light and Maya is darkness. One who takes shelter of Krishna, they cannot be covered by Maya. So pure devotees of the Lord, like Srila Prabhupada, he's never in the modes of material nature. Whatever Prabhupada thinks is Satya Sankalpa. Whatever he thinks that manifests actually. That's the potential of a pure devotee of the Lord, who is out of these three modes of material nature, who is not bound by the rules and regulations of these modes of material nature. And the body, nothing can bind them. That's the whole power. That's the power of a pure devotee. So this divine energy of mind, consisting of the three modes of material nature, is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered on to me can easily cross beyond it. So what are the main problems of this material world? Who will tell? Yes, Shanvita. We'll give chance to them.
Like material nature means like the outside nature, right?
Right. What are the four main problems? We discussed this already, I think. I know all of them know, but we'll give chance to Shanvita and then we'll give all the other chance, okay?
People have been cutting down trees.
But I'm talking about the four problems of material life. Means about us.
I don't really know.
Okay. Means we discussed this. Maybe the question is a little different here. We'll give chance for one each. Thania one, Soham one, Vihan one, and Odiya Than. Okay. Yes, Thania.
Birth.
Birth.
Death.
Yes, Soham. Death.
Death.
Good.
Old age.
Old age.
Disease.
Disease. Very good. These are the four main problems. Shanita, you remember now?
Yeah.
Birth. Can just for us to just be in a room for an hour, it feels like hell, isn't it? It feels too much. It feels overwhelming. But the baby should be inside the womb of the mother for 9 months in such a air tagged place, right? So difficult for the baby to be inside the womb, and it's upside down. Actually, the baby will be upside down, and all the nourishment it's getting like that. And mother may eat something very sweet or hot or all those and all those things, and below there will be stool, urine, and whatnot, abominable juices, bad smell, all these things the soul has to take because it is getting it's been put into the body, right? It's been put into a body, so it has to take that, right? And then
Let me
death.
see what you're
So this is
You
death.
got
So
two
does
death.
anyone know? Yes, Shanvita, you have some question?
Wait, no.
Okay. So what is this story? Who will tell this story? A Jamil story? Tanya wants to tell? No. Soham wants to tell?
I don't know the story.
I guess Vihan knows it, isn't it, Vihan?
A little bit.
Yeah, try.
So there was this Brahman named Ajamil, and then
Yeah.
he used to pray a lot. And then one day he met a prostitute, and then he wanted to marry her, but then she said like give money, and then he kicked out his own family, and then he gave all the money to her, and then he got married, and then they got a son named Narayana,
Very good, Vihan.
and
Yes.
then Ajamil was very attached to him, and then at the time of death, when the people from hell came, he didn't want his son getting hurt, so he said Narayana, and then the Vishnu Dutas came and protected him.
Yes. Yeah, very good, Vihan. So I'll elaborate a little bit. So Ajamil is a very good Brahmana. But one day, because of false association, right? So association is very important. So he doesn't have anyone. So he was, and without any association is also scary actually. If you don't have association, if you don't know people who are there who can help us, then that's even worse. In Ajamil's case, he doesn't have any good association, and then he was alone, and he was going into in a forest, and in the way to go to some other place, he saw a prostitute with with some shudra, and he thought, and he wanted to marry the prostitute, as Vihan was telling. He was already married, but he kicked out his wife, his family, and he got the prostitute to his home. And prostitute needs money, isn't it? So she wants money. So he was giving all the money to her, and she was and he was and continuously but he needs to feed her, and also the children that he's getting from her. So he was killing people. He became very abominable. He was killing people. He was doing many mischievous, nefarious activities, and many things. And he was completely fallen. His life was abominable, full of sins, sinful person. He became very sinful person. And and time passed, and he came to he's in his 80s now. And in his 80s he had a 4 years boy. His name was Narayana. He has so much love for the child. Wherever the child goes, he'll call Narayana, 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 Narayana. Wherever the child goes, he'll go there, he'll feed the child. The Narayana, he cannot eat non-veg. No, the meat will be hard to chew, right? So he used to chew the meat, and he used to give that meat so that Narayana can eat it easily. He can swallow it. So that much love, so much love for Narayana. So at the time has come when he has to leave the body. And so actually, because of his sinful activities, he still had 11 years of his lifespan, but because he was so sinful, his lifespan was cut down. And then Yamadutas came from hell, as Vihan was telling. So these are the people. See here, the red people here who are so scary, right? So these people, they came to take Ajamil to hell because of all the nefarious activities that he did. Life full of sin, right? So when the Yamadutas came, see how scary they are, right? So when see Ajamil, the person sleeping on the bed, so he was scared by seeing these people. So who are all these people? So he was scared, and Narayana, he was the boy, little boy, he was playing around the bed. So when he saw these scary personalities, suddenly he was thinking, oh, my Narayana will get harmed by these people. So he immediately called out Narayana, and unintentionally, without even thinking, he actually called his son. But because he called Narayana, which is the name of the Lord, four Vishnudutas came. Yesterday, Tanya was asking, right? With the time, whatever we think, whatever our consciousness is, will be transferred to that, isn't it? So, same case. So, when Narayana, when he, at the time of his death, he was chanting Narayana, so four Vishnudutas came and they stopped the Yamadutas. And the Yamadutas, they were like, who are these people? They don't know who are these people, right? And then they asked, who are you? Who are you? Then they told, we are Vishnudutas. We came from Vaikuntha, and you cannot take Ajamil. So then these Yamadutas were bewildered. What are you talking? He's such a sinful person. He killed all the people. He's keeping a prostitute in his home, and he's very very sinful person. We need to take him. But they says no. Now he doesn't have any sense. How can he say that? How would that happen? That Vishnudutas are telling that he doesn't have any sin now? Why? Soham, you want to try? Why would Vishnudutas be telling that that Ajamil doesn't have any sin now?
Because he was thinking of Krishna when he was dying.
Very good, Soham. So he just by telling just once Narayana, right? Not just at the time of death. First time in the Namakaran ceremony, when the baby was giving the name, when the first time when Ajamil was chanting in the ear of the child, Narayana, 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 the first Narayana only, just chanting once Narayana, his past, present, and future sins, everything has gone, right? So now we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day, right? So I chant 16 rounds, Ujja chants 8 rounds, Vihan chants 4 rounds, Tanya and Soham chant one round each. Then why are we not going? Why Vishnudutas are not coming to us? Why? Any answer? Yes?
Because we're not dead.
No! He's not dead either. Ajamil is not dead either. Any other guess? I know Vihan knows it. Any other guess? Tanya and Soham, you want to try any other thing?
Because we didn't fully devote our soul and life to him yet.
In one sense, that's right. Good try, good try. Yes, Vihan?
Because we said like wrong things to Vaishnavas, but he never got any Vaishnava association.
Yeah. What is it called technically? You told it, right?
I forgot what it was called. Oh,
Aparad, right?
Oh yeah.
Vaishnava Aparad. Yeah. So because we are committing now, this is the rarest of the rarest case. It's not quite often, but Ajamil's case is like 1 in a trillion or 1 in a trillion cube, right? It's impossible. It's almost impossible case. In Ajamil's case, whomever he met, whomever he killed, whomever he plundered, whatever he didn't get an opportunity to meet a Vaishnava in that lifetime. So he didn't offended any Vaishnava. So, and all the sin, whatever he did, it was material, right? Is it making sense? Tanya and Soham, did you get it? Yeah. So this is actually very important to understand that offending Lord and Lord's devotees, it's going to take us many lifetimes to actually counteract that. So we should be very careful in offending any Vaishnava, in offending Lord paraphernalia in the temple. We should do things very properly. We should maintain the etiquette. Maybe we can take a class on etiquette also, how we should be in temple, how we should do things properly, and about the offenses also. Maybe we should do that once. But so the Jamal, he didn't do any Vaishnava aparat. So just because of that, just by chanting once Hare Krishna, just by chanting once Narayana, Vishnudas came and he stopped his death. Right? That's the power of Narayana. He didn't call consciously to the Lord also. Right? He called unconsciously to his son. Still Krishna sent. Now we are consciously chanting Hare Krishna to please the Lord, then how much pleased Lord would be, isn't it? Krishna will be so much pleased for all the chanting that we do. So that gives us so much spiritual credit. So much. Incredibly large. Okay. So and then old age, right? And then disease. So these are the four main problems of human or any life. It's not about human, any life in this material world. Janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha doshana dharshanam. It's told in Bhagavad Gita 13.8 to 12. So how can we come out of this cycle of birth and death? Who knows this Janma Karma Cha Me Divya? Who just knows it, right? Try.
Janma karma cha me divyam neti ma
Evam
evam yoveti. So Arjuna,
Tata.
Tatvataha
tatmata
Tata.
Tektva.
deham punarjanma
Neti.
neti mameti. So Arjuna.
Yes, Vihan, you also chant?
Janam Garam cha me divyam evam yoveti tatpata tatvajeham panad janma niti mameti to Arjuna.
Yes. Tanya and Soham, you know this shlok? I think you know it, right? No? Okay. That's okay. So how can one get out of this cycle of birth and death? How can one become birthless? If one can become birthless, they can become deathless also. Because if there is no birth, if there is birth, there is no question of deathless. There is birth, there is death. And if there is death, again there is birth. So how can we stop this cycle of birth and death? By chanting the holy names of the Lord. Janma karma cha me divyam. By knowing about how Krishna is appearing. Janma karma and karma cha me divyam. And the activities of Krishna. So these are the different activities. That's the whole thing about Krishna book. Now we are all knowing about the Krishna's activities, right? So who is the person on the top? Which demon is it? Who will tell? Yes, Soham, you want to tell?
Nothing. I have nothing to tell.
All right. Vihan, you wants to tell? Which demon is that? Donkey?
Denakasur.
Yes, Vihan. Very good. Dhenukasura. So knowing about Krishna's activities. So yeah. So how was Krishna born, Tanya? Do you remember? We had a story of how Krishna is born like us? No, right? He born in a different way. How was he born? First he entered Tanya knows it. I know it.
You got this, Tanya. First he was in Devaki's heart.
He entered first Vasudev's heart, isn't it?
Vasudev's heart, then Devaki's womb. Then
No. First Vasudev's heart, then he was transferred from Vasudev's heart to Vasudev is the father of Krishna and Devaki is the mother of Krishna. Okay? Yes, Tanya.
To Devaki's womb.
Before that, he's entering into Devaki's
Heart.
Right. And then?
Devaki's womb.
Yes, very good. So, and then from Devaki's womb, how was Krishna appearing? Soham, how is Krishna appearing here? Is he appearing with full of blood and like that, or how is he when he's born?
He had garments on.
Yeah. And then what else?
He
He was having silken cloth dress,
he
right?
had clothes on.
Yeah.
He was unborn.
Sorry?
He had clothes on.
Yes, right. So he was fully decorated. Actually, Vasudev was really surprised. He's going and seeing Krishna. How is this boy so much decorated? Right? He's just born out of the womb and he's so much decorated. He's having garments on his body, he's having ornaments on his body. So it was really surprising to Vasudev. So one who knows about Krishna's birth and activities, he won't take birth again. That's Krishna's promise. So maybe we can stop here. It's already quite late. We'll discuss the next things in the next class. Okay? Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubhya evacha patitanam bhavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha anantakoti vaishnavi ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol.